If you are a new agent and you have not yet partnered with a lender or a couple of lenders that you know, like, and trust, that you feel comfortable sending and recommending to clients of yours, since they're going to be an extension of your reputation, here's some questions to ask so that way you can vet them properly. Number one, what's your average closing time for an XYZ loan? Conventional loan, FHA loan, VA loan. Pick whichever loan you plan on working with the most. For mine, it's just VA. I pretty much just do VA loans. The answer that you're looking for is a confident answer. Like you want someone that knows. So yeah, we can do 21 days or we can do 28 or, like whatever it is, it's a confident answer. As long as it's not over 30 or over 35, somewhere between 21 to 30 days is very, very common. But either way, the lender should know exactly how long it will take them. Question 2 is, how do you keep agents and how will you keep me updated during the process? This is going to vary lender to lender. In my case, how I work with my lenders is we're in a group chat. So they don't need to update me. I see what's going on. But of course, when they have those conversations with clients that I'm not a part of, they will update me afterward. My lender is very big on phone calls. And so he's actually gotten me bigger into phone calls. And if you know me, I hate phone calls, but it's nice. I can hear what's going on with the tone of voice. And so it's a good way for us to do check-ins. But the biggest thing is, are they proactive? Like in the communication, however they communicate, are they proactively keeping you up to date? Hey, spoke out to client number 1. It seems like they're still not quite yet ready to buy, or they haven't dropped all their paperwork yet. So therefore I can't fully pre-approve them. Do the lenders take that initiative? Because if the lender is not being proactive with you, chances are that lender is not being proactive at all. So if they're not being proactive with the client's going to be left wondering, what the heck? I got all my documents in and I haven't heard from them. Where's my pre-approval? Let me go elsewhere. Just like with agents, if a lender isn't hungry, on to the next one, because they are a dime a dozen. They're everywhere. And if you haven't noticed by now, whether you're a new agent or an experienced agent, you're probably getting hit up a lot by lenders. Lenders are a dime a dozen. They're going to be like, hey, can I take you out to coffee? Let's meet up. Let's go for a lunch. Don't do that. Do a phone call. You do not need to go meet people for lunch or drive 45 minutes for a 4-minute coffee that they're going to treat you to. Do a phone call and vet them first before you commit any more time. That's my personal opinion. Question number 3 to ask them is, how far do they go up front with their work? Do they do a prequal or do they do a full underwritten pre-approval? What you want, well, I don't want to tell you what you want. What I want is a lender that goes the extra mile. I want someone that's going to actually do all the paperwork to make sure that when I get that pre-approval, the fully underwritten pre-approval, that client is ready to go. That I'm not going to then take a weak prequal to a client and bring them to a house to then place an offer on a property that they no longer qualify for because the lender didn't do the full effort in the beginning. Question number 4, do you work nights and do you work weekends? My preferred lender's motto is, if you're working, I'm working. Like, he says that all the time and I love it because he means it, and I've seen him. I work all the time. It's literally 11:30 at night right now, and I have seen him drop everything of what he's doing on a weekend and at night to save a deal, to call a listing agent, to get our offer accepted. He's done whatever it takes. If the lender that you are interviewing or vetting only works Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, takes a 1-hour lunch break, I think you should move on to the next, because there are other hungrier lenders that can be a faster service to you and your client. Because if you cannot get a hold of a lender on a weekend, when chances are you're going to be writing offers during the weekend the most, more than the week, because that's when clients are available. They go see a house on a Saturday, they go see a house on a Sunday. They're like, yep, you know what? This is the house. Let's draft it up. Let's write an offer. And you don't have the pre-approval yet, or the pre-approval doesn't match the exact amount of what you're going for in the offer. Come on. Like, you're going to be losing out on the property. And that's a disservice to the client. So move on to the next lender. Next question I ask is, how can we work together in order to help win on a bidding war? How can we make our offer stand out? This is where you want the lender to say, I personally will call the listing agent to give them the feel good, to say, if you accept our offer, I have already fully underwritten them. They're good to go. We will not be falling out of contract due to financing. This is also where they should share that they've done X amount of closings or, deals every year or every quarter, or I typically don't like when people say I've been in the industry X amount of years, because that means nothing. But how many transactions do you actually do? How many listing agents do you have a good relationship with. Because if they have a good relationship with a lot of agents and their reputation is a good one, when we go to place an offer, they're going to say, oh, she's working with this lender. I know this lender actually vets their clients. I'm going to tell that to my client. So that way, maybe we accept that offer instead of someone else with a banker that only works banker hours. Another question you can ask is, how competitive are your rates and what is your origination fee or any other fees that the client is going to have? You just want to make sure that it's pretty competitive. Like some are more expensive than others. Some are less expensive. Some give a military discount. Some don't. It really just depends. What you want to do is make sure that they are at least in line with the market. A bonus question in my case, if you are working VA loans, which is my meat and potatoes. That's pretty much all I do is just VA loans. A bonus question is to test their knowledge on VA loans. Again, this is if you're trying to find a lender that specializes in VA loans. The question is this. It's a trick question. If I negotiate so much in seller concessions that we have an overage and we don't know what else to do with the money, what happens there? The correct answer is the lender should know that on a VA loan, if you as the agent has negotiated so much that it covers all of the closing costs and there's still extra, of course they can use that to buy down the rate, which is great, but they should know that you can use that money in order to pay off the service member's debt. If it's enough to pay off the remaining balance of their car or a certain item that they financed, you can do that with a VA loan. Not many lenders know about this, so make sure that yours does. I'm going to save my last point to the very end, but if you want more of this, join my school community. I have the White Belt Bundle, which is for brand new agents, and it has my entire checklist series, buyer agent checklist, how to work with sellers, so a listing agent checklist, outbound referral agent checklist, how exactly to get the open houses to get clients that you're looking for, social media content. It is my entire bundle to help you make $100,000 year one, and this used to be something that I just reserved only for those that named me as a sponsor at Exp Realty, which you're more than free to do so. If you have what it takes, please watch my other videos. But if you're already with EXP or if you're happy with the team that you joined, perfect. I do have my systems for sale now. It's in my school community. There's a link in the description below. You do have the option to purchase the White Belt Bundle and the Black Belt Bundle. But if you're a brand new agent, as of right now, you're not at the Black Belt level yet. You're just at the White Belt. So just purchase that. I promise you, it is way more than you need. It is well worth the value and it is on sale right now. My last point is a lender isn't just somebody that does the loan and, far, far away. They are an extension of your reputation. So if they are not pulling their weight, you need to cut them and move on. You need the right team, and there are so many good lenders out there. If you want my list of vetted lenders, I'm more than happy to send that to you. Just reach out to me. I'm on Instagram. Or if you want overall help in building your sales business, building this as an actual business, not just making 100K. You want to make 200K. You want to continuously grow and learn how to make residual income with EXP. I am here for it. Name me as a sponsor at Exp Realty. That's also in a different link in the description below. As soon as I see that you have joined me at EXP and named me as your sponsor, I will see you in my organizational chart. I will reach out to you and we can start the process there. Otherwise, if you're happy with your brokerage, perfect. I have the White Belt Bundle for you on the other link in the school. If this channel has helped you at all, if these questions have helped you at all, or if there are other questions, drop it in the comments below. See ya.